So there's this amazing Legend of Zelda fan fiction. It's called Trouble in Water, I think is the series' name, and it's a Zaylink, which is taboo. It's straight shipping, so it's technically taboo in the Fujoshi world. But trust me, guys, I it's important. So it's this Zaylink fan fiction about Zelda kind of having an inferiority complex with Link 100 years ago before the calamity. It takes place in Breath of the Wild, and and it's about their story in those 100 years ago. And in that, there's this scene where so basically in this fan fiction, Link is very devoted to Zelda. Like she is his queen. He is a simp, not a simp. He's like he worships her basically, and in this fan fiction, Link has a troubled past with his dad. So I don't know how much of this is canon Zelda lore, because I feel like I've seen TikToks of it. So maybe this is canon. So Link's dad is the commander, chief commander of the Hyrule Army, and this fan fiction kind of implies it's because all of his merits kind of go back to his son. Though did see a TikTok where he was commander first and then his son became champion. So in this fan fiction, his dad is a piece of shit, and he like let Link's friend die. I know it's Saria. She's from Twilight Princess, I think, and and he basically everything good that Link does good, he kind of takes for himself, takes credit, even though he's been a shit dad and he never helped Link, and Link is a good man in spite of his father, not because of him. So in this fan fiction, King Rome is basically like disappointed in Zelda not awakening to her powers yet, and he's frustrated with her about that, which is in the Breath of the Wild too. But basically, he asks advice from Link's dad, being like, "Hey, you had a champion son. How do I do that in my daughter?" And Link's dad is basically like, "Be a dick to her, be harsher on her, be tougher on her, and then she'll get better." Obviously, that doesn't work, but he does that, and then Link recognizes the that whatever King Rome is saying to Zelda is what his dad used to say to him. So he just goes to his dad and is like, "Commander, can I talk to you in private?" And he's like, "No, son, I'll talk to you later." "Commander, can I talk to you in private? This is urgent." And the commander is like, "Any family matters, my men can hear." And literally, like, all the men are there and they're like getting intrigued by this. And then Link literally like starts roasting him, being like, "You do not have authority to talk to King Rome about how to raise his child." And he's like, "I am the man I am in spite of having you, not because of you." And he's literally roasting him, being like, what was he saying? He was like, "I provided for mother, and she left you 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I pulled out the master sword. I went around the world and made a lot of connections. She died, and you couldn't get it, and she is a woman who deserved to be officiated by the High Priestess of Hyrule, but you couldn't arrange that. Oh wait, I can." And he's basically listing off all of his achievements and how his dad is a piece of shit, and it makes so much sense. And his dad is like getting aggro, so the people around him are also getting aggro, and his dad is like, "You're outnumbered, kid," and Link is literally like, "I'm not outnumbered by people you trained." And literally to prove his point, this is solely why I love this fan fiction so much. He drives the master sword into the ground, looks around the room, then into his father's eyes, like, "You think you're stronger than me? Pull that out." And that's just so cool. But he's like using the it was single-handedly the only time I ever found Link attractive. But he literally looks at them and is like, "Pull it out. You think you're strong? Did the sword choose you?" I didn't think so." It's like it's so good. And his dad literally Like he turns his back away, but because he knows his dad is gonna try to lunge on him, and then he pins him to the wall instantly. Commander in chief of the Royal Army pins him to the wall instantly. Then obviously the whole army gets in on it, and he beats all of them. And then in the morning, a guard comes. Cause no guard came out, so like someone came in to get like the the guard basically, and they just see Link sitting there while there's like bodies. They're not dead, they're just fainted, but it's like hilarious. And then the guard is like, "Listen, I need to arrest you for this, but you and I both know that's not happening without your permission. So I need you to allow me to arrest you." And that's just so cool. This is such good fan fiction. Uh I I need to buy Tears of the Kingdom. I literally played Breath of the Wild in December, and I beat it, and I did all the shrines, and it's I need Tears of the Kingdom so bad. I have such a I have such Zelda brain rot right now from this fan fiction. Okay, bye.